A Michigan teen is removed from a plane for charging up some credit cards. It was her parents' credit card. She's 18 years old, and she decided to charge $1,200 in a flight that would take her to Germany to see her boyfriend. And while she was on the flight, simultaneously, according to the Traverse City Police, they said they were contacted by the teen's father around 9:15 a.m. Sunday, January 1st, after he was notified by his bank of a potentially fraudulent charge being made to his account. He discovered it was his daughter, called the police. He is seeking a felony charge for credit card fraud. And so then the police went on there, they yanked her off the plane. She went to jail, the police, according to the police, and then the parents were the ones that got her out of jail. And now the report has been submitted to the prosecutor's office. So to be continued. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Sehr gut German love affair.
Love it, first flight.
That's not gonna fly here.
Guilty as charged.
Nice, Sam.
Okay,
Sam. No, I'm not moving on
Really?
from that. That was really good.
Finally, I get a good one in there. Finally.
So good.
Give it
2%.
My favorite is her reactions to all of ours. Yeah.
Word.
Honey.
Love it. I love it. I missed you guys.
Good. Okay, so, wow, I was reading the comments on this, and so many people were attacking the parents. Where do you think that the parents took it too far?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's gonna
let's hear
cost
it.
you more in like dealing with the legal fallout of your child's.
Well, the child's 18.
Your child, yeah, but like, why don't you just make your kid get a job and garnish her paycheck until she pays it back?
What if the kid isn't? I totally 100% agree with you. Believe me. But what I was thinking about, like, what if there's been so many incidents, maybe the child has done this again and again, and this isn't a child, this is an 18-year-old, this is an adult. So what if the parents have done all that, and then finally they're like, enough's enough. But yeah, and this is going to be on her record. This is going to affect her for the rest of her life. So
Plus, what if the boyfriend is like an EDM DJ?
Ooh, then he's extra
that's
sexy.
That's a wrench that I
that
did
through.
not anticipate.
Those parents are doing the right thing.
Sam, I agree with you. It's going to be on her record forever. This seems like an overreaction. You should just do, or they should.
Unless she's done a lot of shitty things. We don't know the backstory at all.
That's true. However, I would encourage parents in similar situations to do what my parents did, just vague threats that you don't follow through on. But then when they need to be more specific, get more specific. Like my dad would say, like, we know lawyers, like that sort of thing.
Really?
What?
Wait, really?
That would
My
work.
dad, one time my brother and I catfished my dad. It was one of the, but we got in trouble for it. We didn't catfish him in a romantic way. We just made up this fake friend from his from middle school, and because we were convinced, because my dad would make up these friends, and we're like, Dad, we know that he wasn't that we love him, but he wasn't that popular in school, and we knew it. So we called him on it. We created this guy named John Potter on Facebook, and we were like, I was your best friend, and my dad jumped on. He was like, well, you were my best friend. It was sad.
My
we got in a lot of, and then
God.
we also hacked on his Facebook.
You're a dick.
We hacked into his Facebook and we said that he and my mom were divorced. And he had a bunch of concerned emails. That's horrible. I know. And then we also changed his home profile page to meatspin.com. And my dad was a priest and he was doing a discussion with the vestry, and they all came over and he's like, let's just pull up the web
Let me ask you.
It was Meatspin.
It seems.
And you get vague threats. You don't get you're sued by your dad, even though he should have. We should have been stopped.
Grace, it seems like none of these vague threats stopped you from doing the terrible things you just listed.
Yeah, they didn't
So
stop
you're
you
saying
at all.
what you should do is not take a firm
I didn't
stance
steal
so the
from
kid
him.
could keep fucking up your life.
Okay,
You know
I
how
didn't
you're
steal.
a priest?
Oh my God.
You're a priest, and it's just.
What the fuck?
Do you know Meatspin?
No.
Oh, that proves that you don't know what meat spin
Yeah,
is.
I do.
What do you think meat spin is?
I knew I had to do something sexual because why would you put something up there?
Based on this, what do you think it is?
Now
I
it's
signed
somebody
off on
twirling
it.
their penis around.
Well done.
Yes.
I
But
thought
to the
it
song,
was
"You
somebody
Spin
sitting
Me
on a penis
Right
and
Round."
spinning around.
No.
That's even better, Bree. That's just
How awkward, because you'd have to be step over.
You'd have to have your legs in the air, just spinning.
That's
Like
hot.
this.
That's a spin
Like a
doctor.
break.
Like a breakdancer.
Before you do it, he dances around like this for no reason. And
Girl,
then-
put me on that dick floor. I'm gonna just
But yeah, I agree though. I do think that this is taking it way out of proportion, and it's really setting up your kid or your adult, whatever, teen, for failure, because if that's on your record, your teen is going to have a really hard time getting help, and it's a stigma that follows them. And then there's that whole self-fulfilling prophecy, that looking glass theory. If they go to jail and they think that they're a bad person, then they're going to start acting like a bad person. But again, benefit of doubt, I don't know what this teen has done over the years. Maybe
Probably
this
lots
is
of catfishing.
Maybe this is the straw that broke the camel's back, and finally they thought, we got to do something. I don't know.
And
But-
also, it might be that, like, listen, sir, we can't take your child off of that plane unless you say it's a felony.
Oh.
And he's like,
Well, then in that case, like you said, $1,200 in comparison to like the fees and how it will hurt their life. Let them go to Germany. Let them deal with it.
The boyfriend must really suck, though.
Yeah.
Like for the parents to be like, absolutely not Marcus or something.
It's just Marcus. Why is it got to be Marcus?
Is that not a
It's
German
a good
thing?
That's
DJ.
her,
It's my husband's name. You don't know
Husband's
my
name.
husband's name? Cool, Grace. I know your
It's
girlfriend's
Mark.
name.
It's Mark. No one calls
yeah,
him
but when
Marcus.
she's like
It's
mad at him, she
both.
says, Marcus, I know lawyers.
I stole once from my parents.
Really? What
What
did
did you
steal?
steal?
Okay, so I was 15, and there was this pentagram ring on eBay that I really wanted.
Yes,
Which is-
So
honey.
obviously I was 15, I didn't have a credit card, so I went to my mom's purse, I stole it. It was $5, so I'm like, she'll never notice. Bought this ring, it came in the mail, and my mom slammed open my door, Brianna Danielle, and she sounded like the devil.
And that's not
I
even
had
your middle
the ring
name.
on, so I was like, oh my God, it's happening. And so she was like, you stole from me, you're grounded for 2 months.
Whoa.
I was like, Mom, I'll pay you back. I have $5 in cash. Let me just give it to you.
the principle.
No, you stole from
Yeah,
me.
you broke her trust, Bree.
There's
broke
no
her
point to this
trust.
story other than I can relate.
Yeah.
I just had to practice my Satanism, and I needed some help with that.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you ever did? You
I
got
don't
in
think I
trouble
ever
for?
stole. I never stole from my parents, but I stole from stores.
Sam!
But I was
She shrugs it off.
I
from
was
store
young
there,
and I
kids.
got caught and I learned. And in fact, I feel like, and I don't even believe in karma, but I feel like to some degree I think I do, because I feel like I lost so much shit. Like for 5 years after I was on like a little brief stealing spree. I was like,
Winona.
I was like 12. But I lost like my Ugg boots after Ugg boots, my parkas. I was a swimmer. Parkas
You
after parkas.
lost your Ugg boots?
Girl, like
Where were you leaving them?
You should go
swim
for
meets. But no joke, I would rack it up in my mind. I'm like, oh my God, like over the years, I think I lost or like ruined like thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And I always chalked it up to, that's because you stole. So now my karma's clean and I won't steal a piece of raisin.
Doesn't it
Nothing.
make you like, you're like, I'm clean forever now?
Yeah, I would
like, no
never-
way.
yeah, I
The
purged-
thought of it makes you sick.
Oh, it makes me sick. You couldn't pay me to steal.
Yeah.
What about you, Brett?
The most embarrassed I've ever been. I drove to a party I couldn't go to.
Oh, this is good.
And
this
my
is good.
and it was like a big pool party, and I just gotten my license. My mom was like, "Don't drive there," and I was like such a good kid that I didn't even know how to lie. So I just my mom thanked the parent who was supposed to drive us, and that parent was like, Anthony's mom was like, "Oh, he drove himself," and my mom then called the party where my friend's brother was DJing. And he stopped the music.
Where were you?
I was in the pool going down the water slide. Rich Valley kid, his dad did that laser eye surgery.
Ooh.
And they had a water slide in their backyard, and the music stopped. And it was just, Eric's brother going, Brett Ehrlich, your mom's on the phone. You're in trouble. And I was like, oh. And she came and picked me up and drove me home. And the summer after I got my license, I was grounded for 3 months.
That's hard.
Why can't you drive
Well,
when
you
you have your license?
It's a lot of
took a car.
dangerous. Don't drive at night. It was at night. She's like, you just got your license
You
like
broke the
5 minutes
rules.
ago. The rule is, for a while, you drive during the day, you get used to that, and then you drive at night. Totally reasonable.
No,
broke her
parents
trust.
don't understand.
Good point, Bree.
They
Yeah,
don't.
good point.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did anything, gosh, some of our viewers are probably teenagers. Eek. Yeah, just share
Here's
your
a little
stories.
tip. Don't write it in the comments what you did. If your parents don't know, they might be checking on
If
you.
you're
Tweet
But
'em
don't
to
do
me.
terrible stuff.
tweet them to us, and
Yes.
then if you're in your 20s
Tell us
or
everything.
older, share. And we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.